Have you ever been so hyped for a game release and when it finally releases, it is the most disappointing thing you'll ever encounter? Well, here are a few games I hope don't do that to me. My last video, I talked about like cozy games, how I feel like they're entering kind of like a shovelware era because like the quality and like games that we have been like super excited for has just been really going down. This got me thinking about a few games that I've been excited about and just like how I'm hoping they don't become disappointments in like the cozy cemetery of like games that could have been. Before I get started, my name is Delaney. I love talking about video games. I'm over here chilling in this corner of the internet, and if you want to hang out over here, like and subscribe, all that. Also, of course, as always, thank you so much to the channel members supporting the channel as well. So let's get started. So yes, I have a few games. Some of these games have been delayed a lot or have been in production for a really long time. I do want to do an honorable mention because I'm still like, I'm excited for this, but I don't know, I have a feeling some of the quality not being the best. So I'm gonna say this one is an honorable mention. First game is Paralives. So Paralives is going to be like a live sim. This is in the genre of the Sims. There's been a recent live sim release that has been like described as like the sim killer, but it also has been not having the best player base as of right now, and a lot of people are kind of saying that it's a little soulless. It also has some like AI stuff going on. But Enzoy has come out this year in early access, but a lot of people are kind of like mixed reviews on it, and I've also kind of mixed reviews on it. But Paralives has been another game that has been called the sim killer that's like right alongside Enzoy. I feel like I actually really like how Paralives looks because Enzoy kind of has this like really, I don't know, it's like the characters look too realistic. So I like that Paralives has its like own little art style, and it looks very like, I don't know, it looks like really cozy. There's like something very calming about the art style that I like. I don't play a lot of live sim games because like I feel like I try to get into Sims 4, but I think I'm more of a player who really likes storylines and like I need goals when I'm playing, so it's a little bit harder for me to get into live sims. But I don't know, there's something about Paralives that looks really cute, and I really just like the all-around like aesthetic of it. It's by an indie company that they've been working on it for like 5 years or so it's been in the development for a long time. It's also been delayed a lot. It's supposed to be projected to come out December 8th, so it's gonna have a winter release for early access. I'm always a little iffy about early access games because like it could be similar to Enzoy where it's not a lot to do since it's still in development, but I'm kind of interested in seeing how this one is gonna play out. So but I'm putting it as an honorable mention. So official game that I'm crazy excited for that I have rarely seen any news about, Professor Layton in the New World of Steam. So this one was announced, I think it was like 2 years ago, possibly like maybe 2023. I feel like it was around the same time as Fantasy Life I. Fantasy Life I got delayed a lot, and Professor Layton is projected to release this year, but there's been like zero news on it, so I am not holding my breath on that one. But other than that, Professor Layton is one of my favorite series on the DS. Like I just love the puzzling and like the storyline of Professor Layton, so I'm really excited to see what's getting another installment in the series. This one is supposed to be set after the adventures of Unwound Future, which from what I've seen with like some of the trailers they released, they're still like very hush about the storyline. But Luke, Professor Layton's like apprentice, is basically like in this new town, Steam Bison. Steam Bison has like very high-tech steam technology. There is like some type of like ghostly supernatural mystery. It seems like there's like a ghostly figure that's inhabiting the Steam Bison. Professor Layton and Luke are basically tasked with trying to solve the mystery. I really think that it's interesting to be able to see Professor Layton on a Nintendo Switch, considering it was on the DS with the touchscreen. So I'm really interested in how this is going to be optimized for the Switch and like how that will work out. I think it may probably end up being better on the Switch too, since they have the mouse function. But I'm really interested to see how this will add more to the storyline of Professor Layton, and I'm just really interested all around in like the lore of Professor Layton. I actually do plan on doing like a replay of the full Professor Layton series, so I want to do that. I'm just like really excited for this one. I'm really hoping that because there's been so many delays, that means that it's gonna run perfectly on the Switch. Next game is Tomodachi Life. Tomodachi Life is supposed to be released next year. Originally it's on the 3DS. Tomodachi Life to me is like like the kiddie version of The Sims, but in some ways it's way more unhinged. I feel like my most interaction with Tomodachi Life, like I have it on 3DS, but I haven't done a full playthrough, but my most interaction with it is like seeing all the clips and things that have been made about it and just how unhinged it is. Like I've seen clips of like I've seen clips of like the most randomest like celebrities marrying other celebrities, like people making their different types of meads.
Your beauty shines like a summer's day. Will you be my sunbeam? Rain.
And I'm really excited for this game because I feel like it's gonna be just as unhinged. It's called Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. It seems like there's like some type of dream mechanic with it where you have like crazy dreams about characters in the world. It looks like it's set on an island. It kind of gives me similar vibes to like Animal Crossing New Horizon. I think this is going to be my 2.0 of Animal Crossing New Horizons since we're still waiting on news on a new Animal Crossing. I like the concept and I'm hoping it's just as unhinged as the original game. It looks like it will be. This game might actually get me to purchase a Switch 2 since I'm still like not really fully jumping into it. So next, Witchbrook. Witchbrook, I have been seeing bits and pieces because it's been in such a very long development. I think the first time it was announced was 2017, but I've kind of caught the development time period within the past 2 to 3 years that I've seen like the whispers in the like cozy gaming community about it. Witchbrook is basically like a witch life sim, which I think we need more of. I really like a fantasy type game, but I love that it has like pixel art. And so basically you get to live your best witch life. It's a cozy seaside town where you get to make friends, you can romance, you can also help out the town with your magic, and you're also attending Witchbrook College where you can take several different classes to like learn more about your witchy powers. I really love the direction, like what I've been seeing of this game so far. Like they've been kind of releasing little tidbits and things about it recently. I think it's supposed to be projected for the winter of this year. I am fine with like the development time of it because it has been delayed a bit, because like I think that we shouldn't be rushing developers to be completing a game, because then you get games that are really poorly optimized or have a lot of glitches and bugs. So I'm really happy that in general Chucklefish has had like published other games that I like Eastward is another game that I like from Chucklefish, and so I'm really confident in them and that they'll be able to create something really good with Witchbrook. And it's just different from any like live sim I've seen, like any cozy game I've seen recently. So the very last game on my list, like this game is a game that I would be either like in a hole playing for hours, like clear my schedule, no one talk to me, I'm playing my stories, I'm playing my game. This game is called Grave Seasons. It has been in development for I think about the past 2 to 3 years. Grave Seasons is like a farming sim with a twist, a dark twist, which I really like. So basically you are escaped convict who's trying to lay low in a nearby town, but you somehow stumble onto a supernatural murder mystery. Someone in the town is a serial killer and you have to figure out who it is, but also there's a possibility that whoever you're deciding to romance is the serial killer. The killer in this game is randomly picked every playthrough, so it's never going to be the same person, which I really love. It also seems like there's like a decision-based storytelling based on the decisions you pick. You can prevent killings by the choices you make, is what I've been hearing so far. It's also run by a women-led team, so like the entire team are women, and I think that's really interesting, especially in the gaming industry. There's a very small percentage of women developers in the gaming industry, so I'm really just interested all around in this game. It's going to be published by Blumhouse Games, and Blumhouse does some of my favorite scary movies, and I just love how this like farming sim is kind of mixing the horror elements with the farming sim elements as well, and it's like my two favorite things put together. I'm really excited for this game. I'm really hoping that it lives up to like the kind of high expectations I have for it. It's projected to release next year. So what are some games that you're looking forward to that you hope don't disappoint you on release? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching as always, and have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.